Hello, this is Michael Kies. Be bold and mighty forces will come to your aid. Tough times call for tough people, and the salespeople who act boldly, doing the right actions, will get excellent results. Murray has a busy schedule, but he prospects for at least 1 hour each day, and every day something good happens. Recently, he got 3 listings in one day, and he still prospected that morning for at least an hour. How would you like 3 listings in one day? If one person can do it, so can you. The salespeople who get this wrong refuse to prospect and sit and wait for someone to call them to put their house on the market, which doesn't get sustained results. And the people who do this get depressed by reading and listening to the news and watching all the bad news, and they prove to themselves why it's impossible to succeed, and they either keep on struggling or they leave the industry. And that's not for you. The salespeople who get this right thrive in markets like this. They don't listen to all the bad news. They don't read the newspapers. They don't watch television. And they get on with creating good results and becoming financially independent within 10 years, despite what the market's doing. And here are 3 things you can do to have good times from this day forward. Number 1 is be bold. When you make a decision to be bold in a nice way, great things will come into your life. People who are timid and weak never seem to achieve much. To overcome being timid and weak, think boldly, then act boldly, and your life will change forever. Number 2 is move. Get off your backside. Make every moment count. Moving creates momentum, and this leads to motivation, which leads to results. So to be more motivated, get moving. Number 3 is enthusiasm. Boldness with enthusiasm is contagious and irresistible. When's the best time to list a property? It's when you just listed one. When's the best time to make a sale? It's when you've just made a sale. And that's because your enthusiasm abounds, and people love enthusiastic people. So by acting boldly and moving with enthusiasm, you're able to create many sales and become financially free within 10 years. There's a story about a guy who migrated to the United States, and he built a fast food restaurant on a highway, and he was doing extremely well. So well, in fact, that he was able to send his son to Harvard Business School. His business thrived in the 4 years that his son was at Harvard Business School. And when his son had finished the degree at Harvard Business School, he came back to the business and he said to his dad, things are tough. We've got to cut back. So his dad listened to his son because he thought his son's got the degree. I have no degree, so I'll listen to my son. So his son advised him to cut back. So he cut back and he cut back and he cut back. And finally the business closed within about 2 years. Now that's what happens when you listen too much to the news and you listen to all the bad news. You think, what's the point? I'll cut back, and the business closes. We can't do that. What we've got to do is we've got to be like this immigrant was when he first came to the United States and not know any better and just go out and create a market for ourselves. In 2007, there were about 15,000 economists in the United States, and not one of them successfully predicted the GFC that started in 2008. So don't listen to the news. Go and create your own market. You can do it just as I did by averaging 11 sales per month through a tough market that lasted over 12 years. If you'd like help to be bolder, motivated more, and enthusiastic so you can thrive, go to www.michaelkies.com.au. It may be just what you need. It's free and it can be this easy. Always be bold. Do your best. Until next time, this is Michael Kies.